Good morning friends, I am Alok Kumar Singh Raghuvanshi from Krishna Academy YouTube channel Ajmer. You are most welcome. Today I will discuss with you regarding the term which is prose teaching. There are two aspects regarding this teaching, prose and poetry. Do you understand? Prose, gadya, and poetry, padya. So today I am going to discuss the prose teaching. How to teach a prose at the secondary levels in the schools. The teaching of prose is important for teaching to the pupils, not only for the English language. There are two big benefits to teach regarding the prose. Very first, the students are much eligible not only in English language, its grammar and new vocabulary and pronunciation, what is side by side very helpful to provide the knowledge about the event and incidents. What happened in the past? We know to study the prose. If we do not properly study prose, we cannot update ourselves regarding the incidents and events those were happened in the past. So it is very important to study thoroughly the prose. एक फिलोसफर हुआ करते थे मिस्टर हार्वर्ड. अकॉर्डिंग टू हार्वर्ड, द मीनिंग ऑफ प्रोज टीचिंग इज divided into 5 important steps. He divided this procedure into the 5 steps. Number 1 is aims. What are the aims to teach prose? What is the significance to teach or read or study in prose? Number 2, preparation. What we learn, what we do, what we teach, what we read. Second point is very important. Which kind of preparation should be taken place regarding this term? Next, presentation. What we adopted in the classroom, what teacher taught us, how it should be present before the others. This is very important factor. Presentation plays an important role. What is going to be spoken by you in the classrooms, playgrounds, etc., etc. should be effective. Must be correct with pronunciation. Next one is recapitulation. Recapitulation based on the previous knowledge. Whatever you learned, you have to recapitulate and you can implement, apply in your studies as well as anywhere else. Now last one is assignment. Do you know the term assignment? Homework, गृह कार्य. आखिर में कुछ काम दिया जाता है टीचर्स के द्वारा, which is adopted by the students properly. Number 1, very first point is going to be discussed by me regarding the prose teaching aims. Is it clear? Very first we will study regarding the general aims. General aims, number 1 point. What is the significance? To enable the students to read as English passage loudly with correct pronunciation. Friends, there are 2 kinds of reading is taken place in our studies mostly according to Dr. West: loud reading and silent reading. What is the significance of loud reading? What is the significance of silent reading? This is the question raised in the examination. What is the base of loud reading and what is the base of silent reading? During loud reading, the most important thing is our pronunciation moves towards the correct direction. slowly. Very first maybe we can speak wrong, but after some time, a lot of practice, we can pronounce clearly. This is a benefit of the loud reading, to have correct pronunciation amongst the students properly. So this is the responsibility of the teacher, to make them enable, to make the pupils enable to read correctly in the classroom the text which is taught by the teacher. Is it clear? Next, to enable them to comprehend the passage. This is also very important. Comprehends, to understand the text. How will you understand? Do you know? Which ability is needed to understand the text? I think, and this is the fact, interest. If the students show their interest regarding the text, they can comprehend properly. Otherwise, whatever is going to be taught, whatever is going to be done in the classroom, they do not understand. They are absolutely failed to understand the text properly. So it is the responsibility of the teacher as well as the students to make a kind of atmosphere in the classroom to understand the text effectively, properly and correctly. Is it clear? So this is the responsibility of the teacher to make them enable. इस लायक बनाया जाए बच्चों को, इस ऐसा वातावरण तैयार किया जाए क्लासरूम के अंदर कि बच्चों की समझ में वो बात आ जाए जो टीचर उन्हें बताना चाहते हैं. अदरवाइज मामला खराब हो सकता है. इज इट क्लियर? थर्ड वन इज टू एनेबल द प्यूपिल्स. अच्छा, लिसन टू फ्रेंड्स, there are two words also. People, some people speak people. This is wrong pronunciation. Okay, people and pupil. Can you tell me the difference? How will you tell? I am standing here, you are not here. People means citizen, log, and the pupil means disciple, student, learner. Is it clear? This is a difference. This is also a topic of words often confused, homonyms also. To enable the pupils to express their ideas, feelings and thoughts orally as well as drafting form. After these two terms, very first, to make them able to read correctly, having the correct pronunciation. Another thing, to comprehend the passage. After these two factors, if these two factors are properly fulfilled by the students in the classroom, then the third is very important. After understanding the comprehension, the passage, they have to express their ideas regarding the term relevant to the topic. What they learnt, now they have to speak with their ideas, feelings and thoughts. Now we can, this is not the matter what you learnt, you do not need to repeat in the same way, the same words. You can change your expression, you can change your ideas and you can change the vocabulary also, the meaning also, the words also. To fulfill this term, you should have a lot of vocabulary in their minds, in the target language. During the express, during the present, whatever is going to be presented by you in the classroom must be full of vocabulary. You can use different kinds of words at the different time. Not one word must not be repeated at the many times. Is it clear? Words are going to be changed according to the situations, according to the circumstances. Okay, then this is your responsibility to express what you learnt properly, correctly, having with the fine pronunciation and with confidence. This is very important. Whatever is going to be spoken by you, this is absolutely correct. But if you are not confident, presentation cannot be reached at the highest peak. The confidence should be there if you are going to express anything else. Okay, next. जनरल एम्स के बाद हम डिस्कस करेंगे स्पेसिफिक एम्स. What are the specific aims regarding the prose teaching or studying also, right? In the lower classes, the pupils acquainted with the simple words and sentences. Listen to, this is very important. Lower classes, I should say up to primary level, from the first to primary. The students are knowing only the words which they learn easily. At this level, this is the responsibility of the teacher to learn, to teach them according to their levels, not at the higher level. Is it clear? Generalize. Only the general words must be used by the teacher at the primary level in the lower classes, so that the students are much able to understand the text properly. This is absolutely the responsibility of the teacher. Is it clear? ये नहीं कि सब आपने बहुत ज़्यादा, for example, you are going to teach a word religion. Almost everyone knows the meaning of religion at the primary level, but the teacher is going to use the word ecclesiastical at the place of religion. The students of the primary level will absolutely be failed to understand this particular word because they did not hear earlier in their lives. They are little students, they do not know what is the meaning of ecclesiastical. Therefore, this is the responsibility of the teacher to acquaint the students only those words which are easy to comprehend, which are easy to pronounce also. In this condition क्या होता है, जब ऐसे अच्छे अच्छे शब्द बच्चों को मिलते हैं, they are familiar to these words, interest is created amongst the students. अदरवाइज भारी भरकम शब्द यदि उनके सामने पेश कर दिए हैं तो मामला खराब है, एब्सोल्युटली खराब हो जाएगा, ध्यान रखना. तो किस तरह के वर्ड्स यूज करने? सिंपल वर्ड्स एंड सेंटेंसेस. उन वर्ड्स को देन वी कैन बिल्ड अप इन अ फॉर्म ऑफ सेंटेंस. सब्जेक्ट, वर्ब, प्रेडिकेट, बहुत सारी चीज़ें हमें सिखानी पड़ती हैं. ऑब्जेक्ट कहाँ आएगा, वर्ब की क्या पोजीशन होती है, विच काइंड ऑफ वर्ब शुड बी यूज्ड हियर, इन विच टेंस वी आर गोइंग टू स्पीक विद द स्टूडेंट्स, प्रेजेंट, पास्ट, फ्यूचर, ऑल दीज थिंग्स. बिग पैकेज टू लर्न द टारगेट लैंग्वेज. बहुत सारी चीज़ें जिनसे हमें दो चार होना पड़ता है, जिन्हें हमें सीखना पड़ता है, उनसे हमें फैमिलियर भी होना पड़ता है. नंबर 2, बाय एंड बाय various types of prose lessons are taught to the pupils. These particular lessons can be divided in the following parts. Different kinds of terms are taken place in the classroom before the students by the teacher. Essay, story, descriptions, biographies, plays. These are the words. With these words, the students are easily familiar. ऐसे दे नो, स्टोरी ऐसे निबंध, स्टोरी कहानियाँ, डिस्क्रिप्शन विवरण किसी के बारे में, बायोग्राफी जीवनियाँ होती हैं, आप जानते हैं ना, और प्लेस ड्रामास, नाटक जिन्हें कहते हैं. वेरी फर्स्ट ऐसे, दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. इफ यू नो हाउ टू राइट एन ऐसे, इट मीन्स यू हैव अ लॉट ऑफ कमांड ओवर द लैंग्वेज. Doesn't matter which kind of language, whether mother tongue as well as the target language. Essay writing, assumption of essay is an art in itself. Everyone can't write proper form essay. And this is very important to write correct essay. How? Number 1, to evoke the curiosity about the subject among the students. Very important line. To evoke the curiosity. whatever the topic before the students, for example, the great leader, the great person, at the secondary level, not higher level, the status of women in the country, corruption, etc. No. At the secondary or primary level, these are the topics. The great leader, the great person, heritages, बहुत सारी चीजें हैं जिन्हें हम बच्चों के सामने प्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं. टॉपिक मस्ट बी इंटरेस्टिंग. In this condition, the curiosity can be developed. Otherwise, no, not at any cost. The teacher cannot create interest if the topic is at the high level. जैसे the status of women in the country. They do not know what the status, what the meaning of status. They can't write not a single line. Is it clear? So the topic must be easy and familiar to the students. In this condition, the teacher create a kind of interest among the student and they begin to write. Maybe beginning they commit different kinds of mistake, doesn't matter. Mistake should be there, otherwise correctness cannot be arisen. Is it clear? Next, to acquaint them with the style of essay writing. This is also the responsibility of the teacher. To make them enable कि how an essay is written, कि एक निबंध लेखन की जो कला होती है वो क्या होती है, निबंध को लिखा कैसे जाता है, what is the which kind of beginning should be taken place regarding an essay. So this is the very important line. If the beginning is worst, you can't write a proper essay. It is a saying in English, well begin is half done. ये कहावत है इंग्लिश के अंदर, well begin is half done. यदि हम किसी काम की अच्छी शुरुआत करते हैं तो ये मान लीजिए कि आधा काम हमारा हो गया. ओके, आधा काम पूरा हो गया. तो ये बहुत बड़ी जिम्मेदारी बनती है टीचर की कि बच्चों को ये सिखाया जाए कि ऐसे की जो स्टाइल है, शैली, किस तरीके से उसको प्रेजेंट करना है. इज इट क्लियर? नेक्स्ट, टू मेक देम थिंक फ्रीली. अब यहां पर ये एक और बात, मान लीजिए स्टूडेंट्स एक निबंध लिख रहे हैं किसी महान व्यक्ति पर, फॉर गांधी जी, जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल गांधी जी हैं, पंडित जी हैं, एटसेट्रा एटसेट्रा. तो यहां टीचर को उन्हें थोड़ा सा लिबर्टी देनी चाहिए. लिबर्टी मस्ट बी प्रोवाइडेड बाय द टीचर कि थिंक एंड राइट. नो प्रेशर शुड बी देयर ओवर द स्टूडेंट. कोई प्रेशर नहीं होना चाहिए. गांधी जी के बारे में आपको 200 शब्द लिखने हैं. लिखिए, इफ द स्टूडेंट आर लेफ्ट फ्री by the teacher, they think themselves, they create a picture of the particular person on whom they are going to write an essay. वो एक दिमाग में पिक्चर तैयार करेंगे और धीरे 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 उसके बारे में कुछ सोचेंगे और they can start their task easily. No interference should be there by the teacher regarding this term. Next, to enable the pupils to arrange their thought and ideas in systematic order. This is the responsibility of the teacher, to make them enable about the ideas, about the thoughts and about the quotations also. They can use the quotations and their own views, their own thoughts regarding the topic, but all these things must be relevant to the topic. Essay must not be gone off the track. Whatever is going to be written by you during the essay should be relevant, absolutely related with the content, otherwise procedure will be failed. Is it clear? Next, story writing. This is very easy. Story, kahani. Can you tell me the story? Synonym of story is fable. Short story जो होती है फेबल कहानी है, इमेजिनेटिव स्टोरीज, काल्पनिक कहानियाँ होती हैं. To enable the pupils to learn the moral of the story, whatever which kind of story is going to be attempted by the student, they should know what is the moral of this particular story. Moral, a kind of lesson, सीख क्या मिली, स्टोरी होती क्या है, क्यों लिखी जाती है, इनका मकसद क्या होता है, क्या सीखने को मिलता है. दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. टू डेवलप among the people habit of story reading after writing or drafting the story, the teacher can give the instructions to the students to read the significance of reading the story, to develop the habit of pronunciation, correct pronunciation, to show them the path of the characters building, how to build the characters. This is very important. This is very important during the essay writing also. To fulfill the same, a term is used, plot. Which kind of plot should be used there? In dramas also, plot is very important, plays an important role to develop the story, the dialogues delivery, the essay writing, etc., etc. So how to build the characters? This is very important. It is also saying, if the first brick puts on the proper place, the wall is created, the wall is built in the proper way. तो ये पता होना चाहिए कि पहली ईंट कहाँ रखनी है ताकि उस दीवार को पूरे तरीके से सही तरीके से खड़ा किया जा सके. सेम थिंग रिगार्डिंग द कैरेक्टर्स को इस तरीके से पकड़ना है, हमें इस तरीके से सेट करना है कि आगे तक उस कैरेक्टर को कहीं बीच में छोड़ा ना जा सके. तो ऐसा ना हो कैरेक्टर पीछे रह गया और हम कहीं और ही जा रहे हैं. इज इट क्लियर? तो रेलेवेंटेशन इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट रिगार्डिंग दीज ऑल टर्म, वेदर एसे राइटिंग, ड्रामाज और स्टोरी ऑल्सो. नेक्स्ट, description. What is description, friends? To develop the habit of free thinking among the students. What they think, what they speak should be freed all the obstacles. किसी प्रकार की बाधा नहीं आनी चाहिए उनके सोचने में. उन्हें इस तरीके का एटमॉस्फेयर प्रोवाइड किया जाए ताकि वे इजीली इस बात को सीख सकें. To develop the power of imagination. In the beginning videos, I told, if you are going to study regarding the language, any language, whether Hindi, English, Sanskrit, any Urdu, any language, you have to be imaginative. Without imagination, you can't think not a single sentence. You can't write not a single sentence, and you cannot present yourself. Suppose, for example, during any function, if your name is announced, all of a sudden to speak regarding the building of the school, regarding the principal, regarding the teachers, regarding the friends, regarding anything else, and you do not have any preparation regarding this particular topic, then what will you do? Here the term imagination, the power of imagination plays an important role. Immediately you can create a lot of things in your mind and you can present yourself. This can be happened only if you have the power of imagination in yourself. If you are imaginative, you can speak easily. A word you can, Swami Vivekananda, have you heard this name? He was very intelligent philosopher, very intelligent person. He spoke 72 hours over zero. You understand? Over zero. Zero पर 72 घंटे बोले थे स्वामी जी. क्या उन्होंने कुछ रटा था क्या? इसके बारे में कभी कुछ सोचा था क्या? Never. They spoke. शब्द आते गए, बोलते गए. How is it possible? With the imagination only. Is it clear? You should be imaginative. Very important factor. To develop their love and affection with the natural objection. This is also very important. Everything is important. Every line, every word, every topic, every point is very important regarding the examination point of view. You have to show your interest. If you are, for example, if you are going to prepare tea in the kitchen, if you do not take any interest, you can't prepare a delicious tea. But if you take interest, you can prepare easily delicious tea. Same in your studies, if you do not take interest, you can't learn. Nobody can make you able to learn the text properly. But if you are interested, if you show your interest properly towards the text, you can learn easily. During the object, suppose you are going to market, your observation should be strong. Whatever is going to be seen by you in the market, sometimes these things plays an important role in our daily life, in our examinations also. इन चीज़ों को हमें ऑब्जर्व करना चाहिए. हमारा जो ऑब्जर्वेशन है बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग होना चाहिए, चाहे वो क्लासरूम. अब यू कैन लर्न अ लॉट ऑफ थिंग टू ऑब्जर्व योर टीचर एक्सप्रेशन. whatever is going to be spoken by the teacher, how is going to be spoken by the teacher, you should pay a lot of attention over the teacher during the class. If you do this, you can learn a lot of things without writing. Swamiji used to say, put the things in your minds instead of the notebooks. कि कोशिश कीजिए कि ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा चीज़ों को हम दिमाग में सेट रखें, हम उन्हें समझें. देयर इज नो नीड टू क्रेम एनीथिंग. हमें रटने की आवश्यकता बिल्कुल नहीं है. हम उन चीज़ों को समझ लें, दिमाग में फीड कर लें. कहीं ज़रूरत है तो वी कैन नोट डाउन ऑन द नोटबुक्स ऑल्सो. दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फैक्टर. अफेक्शन एंड इंटरेस्ट, लव. अब फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई आस्क समवन, which is your favorite subject? Someone speaks English, Hindi, mathematics or etc. Means we love this particular subject. If you are smart in English, if you are smart in mathematics, in Hindi, it means you take a lot of interest regarding this particular subject. You love the particular subject. This is very important. ऐसे यदि हमारा पूरा का पूरा हाल एक जैसा हो जाए, पूरी क्लास जितने भी टॉपिक्स हैं, जितने भी सब्जेक्ट्स हैं, उनके लिए, उनके प्रति यदि हम अपना इंटरेस्ट शो करते हैं तो वी कैन लर्न इजीली विदाउट एनी प्रॉब्लम. ओके, नेक्स्ट, बायोग्राफीज एंड ऑटोबायोग्राफीज. देयर आर टू टर्म्स. बायोग्राफी जीवनी होती है जो दूसरे लोगों पर लिखते हैं. ऑटो आत्मकथा, अपने बारे में लोग लिखते हैं. कई सारी ऑटोबायोग्राफीज लोग लिख चुके हैं. बायोग्राफी तो खैर हम पढ़ते ही हैं, इसमें तो कोई डाउट है ही नहीं. अभी पढ़िए किसी मिस्टर बच्चन, मिस्टर अब्दुल कलाम, बहुत सारी बायोग्राफीज मार्केट में हैं. टू एनेबल द पीपल्स विद लाइव्स ऑफ द ग्रेट पर्सन, जितने भी महान व्यक्ति हैं उनके जीवन के बारे में हमें पढ़ना है. वी हैव टू स्टडी द ग्रेट पर्सन. आई डू नॉट स्पीक ऑल द ग्रेट पर्सन you should read. 1, 2, 3. What the significance? Significance is this: during the reading we find somewhere an important factor, an important line, an important quotation which was spoken or written by them in their biographies. This particular line can change our life also. Is it very important? बायोग्राफी पढ़ने का सबसे बड़ा बेनिफिट ये होता है कि क्या हमने पढ़ा और क्या हमने उससे सीखा. If one line is implemented, one proper line, an ideal line is implemented by us in our daily life, we can change our attitude towards the life. We can find a lot of interest, a lot of changes. I should say dramatic change we can feel in our life to implement the particular line of any great person to make the life easy, optimistic and full of brightness also. to make them to acquire sufficient knowledge about the events related with the great personalities. What happened with the great people? It should be cleared in our mind, and we should know how they lived their lives. And Mr. Obama used to say, this is not the matter how many years we live, this is the matter how we live. कितने साल जीते हैं ये मायने नहीं रखता, कैसे जी. तो यहाँ पर वो कैसे हैं, उन लोगों ने क्या क्या किया, how many problems they faced in their lives and how they got overcome. कैसे उन्होंने उन चीज़ों को जीता, कैसे वो बाहर निकल के आए. और ऐसा होता है, ऐसा हुआ है. आप किसी भी एक महान व्यक्ति की जीवनी पढ़िएगा, बहुत सारी परेशानियाँ. गांधी जी को देख लीजिए, क्या क्या उन्होंने फेस किया, कितने उन्होंने कष्ट सहे अपने जीवन में, लेकिन फाइनली दे ओवरकम ऑल दीज थिंग्स. ही गॉट द फ्रीडम. फ्रीडम, big achievement of Gandhi's life, event related with the great personalities. Next, to teach them, next, the lessons are connected with the biography or autobiography. All the lessons in this particular term, the whatever lessons are going to be taught by the teacher to the students in the classroom must be related with the biographies and autobiographies only. Is it clear? Okay, friends. The remaining part of prose will be discussed later. Thank you.